Hi, welcome to my channel, A Wonderful Sheep. I am coming to you from Seoul, South Korea with a quick paint with me and ramble video. I know most of you are probably social distancing or self-isolating at home. I've also been spending a lot more time at home for a while now, actually, because Korea has been dealing with this outbreak and social distancing for about 2 months now, maybe a little more. And in those 2 months, you go through a lot. You go through the entire spectrum of human emotion, it feels like. And it's not all pretty, but it's not all bad either. So I just wanted to pop on here and share a bit of positivity and sort of a happy story that helped me personally get through a bit of a slump, both emotionally and creatively. So what I'm painting right now is a pig, specifically a piggy bank, because I saw on the news a story about these young children, elementary school age children, who were part of a youth center, and they had been saving piggy banks at the youth center to go on their first overseas trip. None of them had been abroad before. But when the outbreak really got bad in Daegu, these children one day felt moved to donate their piggy banks to help the people fighting the outbreak. And so they wrote handwritten letters and sent their piggy banks, 11 piggy banks and about $200 to the outbreak effort in Daegu, which is the area that was really hit hard in Korea. And when I saw this news clip and these little baby angels on TV, it just, something inside me clicked, I would say. Right before then, I'd been in a bit of a slump, but just seeing, I guess, their innocence and imagining that they're young, they can't go to school, they're probably frustrated at not being able to see their friends and not maybe knowing what's really going on, but just feeling so selfless and moved to donate. It really touched my heart. Like I said, 2 months of social distancing and not knowing when it'll end puts you through the ringer. You go through a lot. And one of the other things I had to deal with was understanding and feeling grateful that I'm fortunate enough to be able to work from home when so many others are going through much more hardship. And then I had to deal with the guilt of feeling bad when I knew so many more people had it worse than I did. And I've gone through several bouts of that, but you work through it by acknowledging that you're having a hard time, but also still finding all the ways to be thankful. And I hope wherever you are, as you're watching this and whatever your circumstances are, I hope you're safe and well, first and foremost. But I hope you can find these little stories that may inspire you or things to be grateful for in these sort of dark and trying times. I know it sounds corny, but in the end, it turned out the corny advice and the corny cliches were what worked to help me, through a bit of a slump. So finding things to be grateful for, reaching out to friends and family and loved ones and strangers and your neighbors, and seeing acts of kindness or hearing about goodness happening, amidst all the darkness, it helps. The cliches help. And so I decided to paint this pig as a reminder of that goodness and kindness in the world. And actually looking at it now, having rewatched this footage back over and over, I realize how, in terms of art, it doesn't make sense. I think the shadows and where I decided to make things dark and light make absolute no sense if I were to put a light source on it, but that's okay. I'm using $5 poster paints and cardboard from a box from a delivery. So I really actually recommend using cardboard to paint on. It's really fun. It has this fun ASMR effect when you use a dry brush on it. and it's cheap. I'll link the video explaining why I started painting on cardboard, but wherever you are, you also might be having a lot more cardboard boxes around the house if you're having things delivered. So if you're bored and you want something to try, I would definitely recommend painting on cardboard. I've done a couple of these now, and I'll hopefully share more of them later. I guess that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you for watching, and stay safe and healthy, everyone.